So here we go. Starting the chapter, page one. If you remember correctly, last time we left off, the Mink men were describing what happened on their island, how they started battle against Captain Jack and his crew and Kaido's men, and they were actually kind of winning until Jack unleashed Caesar's poison gas. So we have the Duke saying Caesar's poison gas weapon. Or that's what everybody's saying. Caesar's poison gas weapon. A shocking reveal. And Brooke is like, and then he's like, drool. And then I feel the same way, but he is a savior of ours. So, and what an appetizing savior he is. Oh, that's hilarious. That's Duke saying drool. And then I forgot the girl's name that looks like Nami said that. What an appetizing savior he is. That's funny. He still hasn't recovered from all his injuries, so we must save that for a later time. Later doesn't work for me either. So pretty much they're like discussing eating Brooke's bones because they're all like dogs and stuff. That's really funny. Chapter 809, Master Nekomamushi. So Nico Robin's like, I see. So Caesar handled all the manufacturing. Doflamingo, the distributors. Wow, I can't pronounce that word. And then those weapons would reach the likes of Kaido. So Caesar would make the weapons. Doflamingo would distribute them, and Kaido would use them. And Luffy's like, Caesar! He's pissed. And then the Duke's like, well, rather than discussing our defeat, your straw hat suits you quite well. In fact, long ago, what was the name of that cat again? I believe you were talking about Master Nekomamushi. Well, there once was a time when I sailed the seas along with that thing, and I recall running into this young man, Shanks, who wore a similar kind of hat. He's now become one of the hotshot Yonkos. Whoa, you know Shanks? How? Shanks actually gave me this hat. He fell asleep, just like Ace. What the hell? It is already 6 p.m. It's still 6 p.m.? What is he, a kid? The freaking Usopp's like, what is he, a kid? He's asleep at 6? I've gone over this before. The Mokomo dukedom is constantly under the watch of our two dukes. Duke Unarashi is the official ruler of our land, but Master Nekomamushi guards the whale forest, a sacred place revered by us for generations, and holds an amount of power equal to that of the Duke. So what does that have to do with the fact that he just randomly hit the hay right now, just now? So Usopp's asking. The two have an extremely testy relationship. As it stands now, they would likely be at each other's throats if they came across one another. Huh? Why? Asked Usopp. Who knows? Though apparently they used to be inseparable friends in the past. Their fights always end in stalemates. The things became so insufferable that the two dukes, who could no longer stand the sight of each other's faces, decided to split their working hours into two halves, along with the sun from 6 in the morning to 6 in the night, and along with the moon from 6 in the night to 6 in the morning. Makes sense. Cats are mainly nocturnal, and canines can be whatever. Whoa, the doctor's passed out right alongside with him. Everyone from this fort has already fallen asleep. Crap, all this talk about sleep's making me drowsy. I don't know who said that. You're the Sicilian, the one who always puts his all into everything. Oh, it's one of the three Musketeers. This reversal of day and night affects us as well. The ones from the town are active during the day, while those from the forest keep to nocturnal hours. This applies to combat situations as well. Good, and he's sleeping. Please, we beg of you to stop. Do not destroy our homes. This is the flashback again. So they're back in the flashback. Oof. What is going on right now? So Jack, you can see, is like going freaking crazy. He's knocking over buildings and stuff. And then Sheep's Head is like, the Musketeers have arrived. Oh no, that's what they're saying. Sheep's Head is just like got his weird octopus arm, and he's grabbing somebody by like the head. He's pinned them against the wall. They're like fighting in the background. Someone's getting hit. One of the gifters is getting hit. And it looks like the Minkmen say, the Musketeers have arrived. Thank goodness. Let's leave it to them and fall back. Ooh, the Musketeer squad. Keep the losses to a minimum. Seizing their weapons is our top priority. Yes, sir. And you got like a freaking ox right in the front. You got a bunny in the back. You got the big panda dude, boar. You have like a bear kind of guy. You have a monkey dude with a sword. You have a little squirrel with like little freaking goggles on his head. I don't know what kind of trick that is. Maybe a rabbit. You got the cat, black cat with like a Puss in Boots kind of sword, a rapier. And then they have some peculiar warriors on their side. Could they be from an unknown race? Whoa, and she just like jumped. Oh, they all jumped. Oh, they all just messed all three of them up. There was like three gifters, and these three musketeers just bam slammed right through them, and they're already hitting the floor, electrocuted. And then one of the I don't think it's the gifters, the beautifuls or whatever they're called. Beware of the ones with the black horns. Oh, no. They're like, the Musketeers are saying, beware of the ones with the black horns. That is true. All of the, like the beautiful creatures or whatever the hell they were called. I forgot what they were called. I'm going to have to go back real fast. Okay, I'm on page 10. Let's find out what the hell they were called, because I don't want to keep on saying the name wrong. Let's go back in. Go. Nope, Caesar's poison gas. I already knew that. Here it goes. Pleasures. Oh, the pleasures were the weak ones. It was the gifters that were the strong ones. Okay, there we go. All right, let me go back to 809 and go to page 10. I'm so happy that I'm only halfway. That's really awesome. Okay, so the pleasures the Musketeers took out in one shot. It's the gifters that all have black horns, and they're the ones with the crazy, weird Zoan type abilities. So like this dude, his hand, he turns into a wolf grip, and it turns into wolf head. His hand transformed into a wolf. Wanda, and then there's a Sicilian. He runs through, boom, cuts his hand, cuts him. Pull back. That's an order. Lord Sicilian. Yes, it's the three musketeers. Boom, the three Inuarashi musketeers. Agile musketeers lead the townspeople to safety in the forest. You got a wolf, wolf with double dagger kind of things. You got Sicilian, who's the lion dude, and then you got a zebra. That's pretty awesome. What were the other? Were they called musketeers too? Yeah, the musketeer squad. Okay, and these are the three musketeers. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Jack's like, who the hell are they? Jack, I believe it was. And gasp. And here's freaking Duke Inuarashi walking on a freaking crocodile, sitting on a cease this violence and destruction at once. I swear on the gods, this person you seek is none in our land. This confrontation will bear no fruit and is absolutely futile. And he's got the freaking thing right there. And then Jack's eyes are crazy. He's like, so you are the king of this country. Sword drops. What? Why has the Duke laid down his blade? Across this entire country, better yet, throughout this entire island, you may search for the samurai at your leisure without any interference from us. So cease this devastation at once. Our country is far too rich in history. Hell no. Jack's already freaking throwing his trunk at him. Duke, please run. Boom. Yeah, everyone's yelling. Freaking buildings getting knocked over. Duke. Oh, wow. This Duke is strong. He freaking stopped Jack's trunk with one hand. What the? That definitely ain't your normal dog. Jack's pissed. He brushed off Lord Jack's attack like it was nothing. That mutt's a beast. I thought this was supposed to be a fluffy cuddled animal kingdom. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell is that? You gotta be kidding me. Our boss, Lord Jack, is infamous, and his name resonates throughout the New World with a bounty of 1 billion. What? What? Was that Steam? 1 billion? My underlings never know when to keep their mouth shut. Don't go thinking you're hot shit just because you stopped one of his attacks. You gotta be kidding me. Our boss, Lord Jack, is infamous, and his name resonates throughout the New World. Who is that dude behind him, though? Is that like just... What is happening? I beg of you, do not jump to hasty conclusions. I will say this once. Oh, he's already wheezing, though. Once only. I will cease this mayhem when the samurai... I will say this once and once only. I will cease this mayhem when the samurai stands before me, Jack says. The samurai not being here. Now that is your sin. And then he's like, the Duke is like, But who is that? Is that what Jack's face looks normally? It doesn't really look like it. That's so weird. That's a crazy shot, though. This is absolute insanity, the Duke says. Jack's like, let me add one more thing. I love to destroy. And Duke's like, a true calamity is upon us. Boom! Big old explosion. Massive explosion. Everyone's fighting. Freaking, we got the gifters against the musketeers. What's with all the flooding in this country? The gifters are getting flooded out. The musketeers are pointing, telling people to run, 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 hitting people with electric slices. Tick, 6 p.m. Grimmeow. Eh? That is the roar of Master Nekomamushi. Good lord, he's loud. It appears the moron of the night has finally awoke. Duke says, it's time for us to fall back, Musketeer squad. Wheeze. Man, he's wheezing like crazy. Huh? We're not going to fight alongside them? No, working in shifts is our top priority. Doing so will allow us to maintain our stamina while the enemy depletes theirs. Wheeze. Jack! Wheeze. He's wheezing. He's like, Jack! I leave you with this. Do not assume for 1 second that you are the only obstinate, stubborn jackass roaming these parts. Jack's like, Because no matter where you go, there's plenty of imbeciles around. He's like, meow. Jack's like, what the fuck? Grr, meow. When the moon shines bright, this country belongs to me. Intruders will be shown no mercy. Guardian of the Whale Forest, Duke of the Night, Master Nekomamushi. He's got the guardians with him. There's a reindeer dude. There's a freaking tiger kind of guy. He's like a cheater or something. Tiger, monkey, bulldog, like an English bulldog, a jackal. This place will be your final resting spot. What the hell does he have? He's like a cat, and he's just a big cat. He's like the Cheshire Cat, really. That's what he looks like. He's huge. Now it's a freaking monster cat. He jumps right on he does like front flips and jumps right on Jack's trunk. And then, is he flipping him over? Boom! He flipped Jack right over, slammed him on the ground. Lord Jack, master our town. Don't mind the little things. I've been told all the details. So you've come in search of a warrior from the Wano country. He's got like a big cigar, I think. If a samurai were stupid enough to set foot on this island, and if something of the sort happened on my watch, he'd already be digesting in my stomach, for I am Nekomamushi, the man who awaits the dawn of this world. Lord Jack. Who said that? Lord Jack. The valor of the Mink tribe. Their counterattack begins. That's Jack right there. He turned back into his normal form. Wow, he got messed up already. And he already turned back into his normal form. Holy shit. Yo. What a chapter. What, I cannot wait for the anime episode to come out of that. Because good lord. That was a lot to... How does he have a 1 billion... We assumed that Dragon had the biggest bounty at, most likely 1 billion. Because if Luffy did all of the crap that he's done, I mean, Luffy's gone Enies Lobby, he's done, he's taken down the Arlong Pirates, which is not really bad, but he's still infamous. He took down 2 Shishibukai, 2 Gecko Moria, and Crocodile. He fought at the War of the Best. He's destroyed a few different PX pacifistas. He took down Fishman Island, but whatever, they're not too mad about that. And then he took down a 3rd Shishibukai in freaking Doflamingo. And what's even worse is, unlike Gecko Moria, the world government could not brush it under the rug because it was all over the place. Law pretty much made him resign. And so it was a big scandal. So he's taken out 3 Shishibukai. He's busted into the judicial system and the military force in Enies Lobby and Marineford. And he's only at 500 million. How does Jack double it? Unbelievable. Thank you for following, liking, subscribing. This is Periodic, as always, saying see ya.